Good evening, everyone. I think I lost track of the date. Let me see, what is it? What is it? 22nd? Does that sound right? Or no? Oh, no. No, not the 22nd. See, I told you I lost track of the date. It is the 29th. March 29th. So I haven't been with you for, I think, 3 days. Couple of reasons. But these videos are going to probably come to a crawl, if you will. I find myself once again having to be employed traditionally, which, to be honest with you, is like hell for me. Fortunately, after the stupid training period, and believe me, all training periods are stupid, I'll make a fairly decent amount of money. So, and it wasn't something I went looking for. It kind of just fell into my lap, and anytime something falls into my lap, I try to follow it, see where it goes. It may go nowhere. It may end up being rewarding in some way. So the last couple of days, my body's been just sore as fuck because it's not used to being on my feet like that, and I'm not lazy by any stretch of the imagination. I just don't spend my whole day standing. I guess I don't there either, but for some reason, 8 hours is very tiring to me. So, but I'm not going to get into any detail here tonight. This is going to be a very informal kind of deal. I'm just a regular guy. I'm not the news media. I don't want to be the news media. I simply point out things that I think are leading us to a mass extinction events. War, earthquakes, you know, that apocalyptic type shit. We're long overdue for any kind of mega disaster. We're long overdue for any kind of mega war. And we are headed very, very rapidly towards all of those things. Now, Donald Trump, he is a straight-up tyrant. Straight-up tyrant. Nothing. There's no word more appropriate for Donald Trump than tyrant. I got cotton mouth. I don't give a shit what any of you tell me in the comment section. I don't fucking care what you have to say. Your opinion about Donald Trump does not matter to me at all. Because I know a tyrant when I see one. Barack Obama, they're all fucking tyrants. Every last one of them. all the way back to fucking George Washington. We have this mystical idea of our country's history, but let me tell you, it ain't what you think it is. It ain't what you think it is. Now, many of you heard me say before, we have every right to be on this continent now because it was conquered by our ancestors. And that's the way it is. This continent was conquered. So, quit fucking complaining about it. The indigenous people lost the war. The Mexicans lost the war. So, and believe me, I'm not for statism at all, in any way. I hate the state. Hate the state. And it turns out that most people, even the morons, begging the government to take our fucking weapons, even they don't trust the government. And let me tell you, the guy from High Impact Flicks, I think when he went to Washington, he ended up making people think about what they were asking. And I bet a lot of them changed their mind. Now, this country is headed towards civil war. And there's a lot of people that say that's bullshit, it will never happen. But there's been wars fought on this soil before, so there's no reason to think, under the right circumstances, which we have, that another bloody war can't happen again. Because it's going to happen. Civil war is going to happen. Now, my evidence for my hypothesis is the fact that each and every time the government starts talking about gun confiscation, new gun regulations, new this, new that, gun sales rise. So if these people are buying these guns, knowing that the government wants to take them, what do you think their intent is? Look, and I have absolutely no problem with outwardly telling you my intent. My intent is very fucking clear. The name of my channel says it. So, look, we have a civil war coming. We have World War III coming. We have an eruption from Yellowstone coming. We have another round of flu outbreak that is being predicted by the CDC. Geez, I wonder how they know that this is going to happen. Could it be because they're the motherfuckers doing it? I would think so. I would think so. So, we have Israel they're starting to go into Iranian airspace. The very fucking minute one of these planes gets shot down, the entire Zionist world is gonna, and Jew world too, are gonna start crying foul, even though they're the aggressors. They're gonna use these words like anti-Semites, and so on and so forth. And it's already been made very clear that the United States is going to back them up. Which is why Israel is doing these things. They are deliberately trying to start World War III. Oh, no, wait. It isn't World War III. It's World War IV. Oh, there it is. World War IV. How do I know this? Why am I calling it World War IV? Because World War III is already happening. According to the Silent Weapon Quiet War document. And World War III is against the people. They have openly called you the fucking enemy. They have laws, legislation that calls you the enemy, yet you still go pay your taxes. You still pay your taxes, and you're still a good slave. They can take from you what they want, when they want, how they want. They can take your life from you the exact same way. Fuck the articles. They are going to kill as many of us as possible. Donald Trump is privy to it. Everyone thinks that Hillary Clinton and their little crime syndicate is going to end up in prison. They are fucking sadly mistaken. That is a fantasy. And it's not going to happen. So we have Civil War coming, World War III coming, supervolcano known as Yellowstone showing signs that it's going to erupt. And I'm sure, with everything that I am, that there is a lot more than that going on. For example, the 50-mile long crack on the coast of Antarctica. when that crack reaches the bottom, it's done. All the coastal areas are gone. We still have Fukushima killing everything in the ocean, Pacific Ocean. And when's it going to break the barrier between the other oceans? Has it already done so? How many of these mass die-offs are connected to Fukushima? A lot of people are attributing it to the pole shift. Yet another thing. Because it's fucking up their internal, the way they navigate. We have an active and ongoing attack on the white race. Now, you know what I find to be very odd? The people I like best where I live, they're all black. And isn't that weird coming from me? But it's true. They're all black. I mean, I have a couple of white people that I like, but there are more black people than I know and like than white people. But they're like me. They speak like me. They have similar interests as me. So that's probably why. But still, the way I talk about Black Lives Matter and all that stuff, it should be a little bit surprising, but it's true. That's not to say that that I don't like white people, because white people are my people. My favorite white person had to leave because he was having legal problems, and he'd be damned if he was going to go to jail for something somebody else did. By the way, James, I miss you, man. I wanted my channel to get enough subscribers to make it my job. You know what I'm saying? And I was getting close, and it got ruined. Now I gotta start from square one, and man, I'm really tired of having to start from square one. So, are you ready for what's coming? I mean, look, people, I'm not trying to scare you. But these things can literally happen right now. Donald Trump can wake up tomorrow morning and he would get support to do it and decide that it was time to disarm the population. It can happen. It has happened. Our day of judgment, our day of reckoning, is coming. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to do things to other human beings that you thought you would never have to do in a million years. But you will. You will, or you will die. The day of days. And I can't wait for it. How about you? Anyway, thought I would chat with you all for a little bit because I haven't been around. Let you know what's going on. Again, I'm just a normal person. That's not true. I'm not a normal person. But nonetheless, I am a person just like you, trying to get by. So, hope everyone has a good day and a better tomorrow. And until next time, kill the state and live free.